Is it possible to completely change your business and your life in just 1 year? If you'd asked me before, I would have said no way. But this last year, I did it. I tripled my revenue. I broke into multiple six figures and I grew an incredible team. I'm no longer a solopreneur. I have become a CEO and leader. And here's the crazy part. This is truly just the beginning. This is Superbloom Coach, the podcast for life coaches ready to 10x their business. And I'm your host, Moriah, an award-winning luxury brand designer and certified life coach. And on the show, I share all things life coaching, luxury branding, and building the business and life of your dreams. Today, I am breaking down exactly how I've done that in my own business in just 1 year. And I'm sharing the even bigger and better goals I plan to conquer in 2025. So let's get started. Reflecting on 2024, my best year ever. If someone had told me at the start of 2024 that I'd achieve everything I did this year, I probably would have laughed and said, no way, it's not possible. But here I am looking back on the most transformative, exciting, and downright mind-blowing year of my life. It's just proof that when you set big New Year goals and believe in yourself, and you take massive action, you can accomplish things beyond your wildest dreams. So let's dive into all the highlights and lessons from this incredible year. And trust me, I've got some juicy secrets to share with you. Tripling my revenue and crossing into multiple six figures. At the start of 2024, one of my biggest New Year's goals was to scale my business like never before. And I actually made it happen. This year, I tripled my revenue from last year, and I finally crossed into the multi-six-figure territory. So what changed? For starters, I stopped playing small. I said goodbye to fear and self-doubt and started showing up with the confidence that I had something truly valuable to offer. I also embraced the power of delegation and hired some amazing team members to help me work smarter, not harder. More on that in a little bit. Scaling my revenue wasn't just about making more money. It was about proving to myself that I'm capable of building a business and life of my dreams. Number 2, becoming life coach certified. One of the most surreal moments of 2024 was flying to Miami to attend the Life Coach School practicum and becoming a certified life coach in person with my absolute hero, Brooke Castillo. Being in that room, learning directly from someone who has inspired me for years was a dream come true. This certification wasn't just a professional milestone, it was a deeply personal one. It gave me the tools to level up not only my business, but also my mindset. And let me tell you, mindset is everything when it comes to smashing your goals. Practicum, the 5-day training that took place in Miami, was seriously one of the most transformative experiences of my entire life. And I also walked away with an incredible community of friends and fellow life coaches, which inspired me to throw my Superbloom party. So that leads me to number 3, the Superbloom party. Where do I even start with the Superbloom launch party? This wasn't just a celebration of my 40th birthday. It was a celebration of possibility. Planning an event at this scale at the Ritz-Carlton in such a short timeline was one of the most ambitious things I have ever done. But for the first time in my life, I just truly believed in what I was doing. I believed in myself, and I truly believed that it was all going to come together perfectly. And it absolutely did. The result, an unforgettable experience that I am still pinching myself over. And if you're curious, stay tuned for some incredible videos and podcast episodes coming early 2025, where I'll be sharing all the behind the scene magic. Number 4, launching my podcast. The party was a great excuse to celebrate my 40th birthday, the start of my Superbloom year, and the launch of the Superbloom Coach podcast. Launching a podcast was something I'd been wanting to do for years, but I kept putting it off because of fear, doubt, and all the usual excuses. But this year, I finally said, I'm making this happen. And here we are, 20 episodes later, sharing insights, stories, and inspiration with an amazing audience. Yes, that's you. This podcast has been one of the most fulfilling projects of my career, and I'm so proud of what we've created. And I'm also super excited for everything we've got planned for 2025. Number 5, meeting even more of my coaching heroes. This year felt like the ultimate fangirl experience. Not only did I spend 5 days in person with Brooke Castillo in Miami, but in September, I met money manifestation coach Jamie Berman at her abundance retreat in San Diego. And that was also such a magical experience. I just recently had Jamie as a guest on this podcast. And if you haven't listened to that episode yet, I'll link it in the description. It's a must hear. Then in November, I attended Allie Brown's Reignite retreat, and I finally met another one of my longtime coaching heroes. Both experiences were incredibly inspiring and gave me so much clarity and motivation for what's next. Number 6, growing my dream team. At the start of the year, I hired my assistant, Sydney, and could only afford to pay her for 4 hours a week. Fast forward to now, and she's working 20 hours a week with plans to become my first full-time employee when she graduates college. I also expanded my team by hiring some incredible graphic designers. Letting go of control in this area wasn't easy. Graphic design has been my passion since college, but outsourcing this work allowed me to focus on growing the business instead of getting stuck in the day-to-day details. Number 7, rediscovering my love for dance. This year wasn't just about professional wins, it was also about reconnecting with what really lights me up. I started taking adult dance classes again after 20 years away from the studio. Dance used to be such a big part of my life, and coming back to it has been such a joy I didn't know that I was missing. Number 8, working with dream clients on dream branding projects. I have been so lucky to work on some of my absolute favorite projects this last year with some of the most amazing clients. These projects have pushed me creatively and professionally, and I cannot wait to share them with you as they launch over the next few months. So now let's talk about some of the biggest lessons that I learned in 2024. This last year wasn't just about hitting milestones and celebrating wins. It was a year of profound growth and self-discovery. When I was reflecting back on this last year, I realized that I had 3 major lessons or realizations that have really had an impact on my business. And I know they'll have an impact on yours too. Lesson number 1, pay big money to be in the right room. This last year, I truly learned about the power of investing in yourself. And I mean really investing. Every event, retreat, and certification that I attended in 2024 came with a pretty hefty price tag. I'm talking anywhere from $2,500 to $25,000 a pop. But instead of seeing it as an expense, I saw it as an investment in my future. And oh my gosh, did it pay off. Flying to Miami to get certified as a life coach by Brooke Castillo was a game changer. Attending Jamie Berman's Abundance Retreat in September and Allie Brown's Reignite Retreat in November were equally transformative. These weren't just opportunities to learn, they were opportunities to connect. The caliber of women I met at these events, fellow entrepreneurs who believed in themselves enough to invest at this level, was incredible. I'm now surrounded by a network of supportive, ambitious women who inspire me to dream bigger every single day. If you're hesitating on spending big money on yourself, consider this. The connections, insights, and opportunities you gain could change everything. They certainly did for me. Lesson number 2, be a little delusional. Here's a truth bomb. For years, I let doubt hold me back. Even as I studied mindset and thought work, I still struggled with believing in my own success. But in 2024, I decided to try something new. I let myself be a little delusional. Take the Superbloom party, for example. The idea of throwing a massive event at the Ritz-Carlton with such short notice seemed impossible at first. But I decided to believe that it would all just work out. And guess what? It totally did. That belief propelled me forward, helping me dream bigger and take actions I might have been too scared to take otherwise. When you let go of doubt and embrace a little delusional confidence, you open yourself up to possibilities you'd never even consider otherwise. Sometimes the only thing standing between you and your goals is the belief that you can actually achieve them. Lesson number 3, become the CEO. If there's one theme that defined 2024 for me, it's scaling. This was truly the year I stepped into the role of CEO, building a team and learning to work on my business instead of in it. Let me tell you, this was no easy transition. Learning to delegate and trust others has been one of the hardest things I've done, but it's also been one of the most rewarding. It's allowed me to focus on growing the business instead of getting bogged down in the day-to-day details. If you've been hesitant to let go of control, take it from me. Stop being the bottleneck in your own business. You cannot do it all alone, and you shouldn't try. Get the help you need so you can stay in your zone of genius, whether that's outsourcing your bookkeeping or hiring a luxury brand designer to help you finally attract the right clients. When you focus on what you do best and you let other people do the rest, that's when your business truly takes off. Hey, Superbloom coaches, let's take a quick break. This episode is sponsored by my exclusive Luxury Brand Leader program. If you're serious about elevating your coaching business, then you have to check this out. Luxury Brand Leader is your chance to work with me one-on-one to totally transform your brand and realign your business for exponential growth. This is the only logo and website design program designed exclusively for coaches that builds your luxury brand and sets you up as the go-to leader you were born to be. Imagine a complete 360-degree luxury brand transformation done in just 90 days. You'll get personalized coaching, cutting-edge strategies, and the exact steps you need to become an unstoppable force in your industry. When you become a luxury brand leader, you can finally start to attract clients who daydream about working with you, and they're willing to pay the big bucks to make it happen. Imagine being able to unapologetically raise your rates, magnetize high-paying clients, create a captivating personal brand, and showcase your high-value expertise. Are you ready for a branding experience that will revolutionize how you show up in your business? Apply to become a luxury brand leader today at MoriahRiona.com. Remember, spots are limited and they fill up fast. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to transform your business. Apply now. Now let's talk about my New Year goals and what's coming up in 2025. As incredible as 2024 was, I'm even more excited for what's on the horizon for 2025. This is going to be my Superbloom year, a time to grow, create, and step into the very best version of myself, like never before. I have so many exciting plans in store for both my business and this amazing community, and I can't wait to bring you along for the journey. Here's a little sneak peek at what you can look forward to from Moriah Riona Branding in 2025. Making $1 million my impossible goal. This year, I'm going after my biggest financial goal yet, making $1 million in revenue. It's a bold target, but one I'm so excited to pursue. And the best part, I'll be sharing the entire journey with you right here on the Superbloom Coach podcast. From the strategies I'm implementing to the challenges I face along the way, you'll get an inside look at what it really takes to hit this milestone. If you're aiming for big financial goals in your business too, this will be your behind the scenes roadmap and a source of inspiration to keep going. Number 2, more content to inspire and empower you. If you've been loving the Superbloom Coach podcast, you're going to be thrilled about what's next. Along with weekly podcast episodes, we're launching weekly vlogs on my YouTube channel. These vlogs will give you an inside look at my entrepreneurial journey, the behind the scenes moments that don't make it into a polished Instagram post or a podcast episode. So what can you expect? Think in-depth glimpses into my life coach certification process, all the magic of the Superbloom event, and so much more. It'll be personal and it'll be real. and I'm so excited to share this new side of my journey with you. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss this. Number 3, new client projects and so many luxury brands. One of my big goals for 2025 is to showcase the incredible work we've been doing here at Moriah Branding. It's been a while since we've updated our portfolio, which is such a shame because we have worked with the most amazing clients on some truly transformative projects this past year. In 2025, we're going to change that. As our clients' projects launch, we'll be sharing them with you on Instagram and YouTube. From stunning luxury brand designs to website launches, you'll get a front row seat to the creativity and strategy behind each project. So make sure you're following along on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing. Number 4, more ways to work with me. This year, I'm making it easier than ever for you to take your business to the next level. One of the most exciting things launching in 2025 is my new program, Dream Client Accelerator. This is your chance to work with me directly and build the business of your dreams. The very first Dream Client Accelerator group kicks off on January 27th, and it's going to be packed with actionable strategies, personalized coaching, and all the tools you need to attract your ideal clients and grow your business. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale, this program is designed to help you hit your goals faster and with more ease. If you've been waiting for the perfect opportunity to get FaceTime with me and create your dream business, this is it. Spots are limited, so don't wait. Click that link in the description to learn more and secure your spot in the Dream Client Accelerator today. Join me and let's dream big together. 2025 is shaping up to be a year of growth, connection, and big, bold moves. And I want to take you with me. I'm so excited to share this next chapter with you and help you make your own Superbloom year a reality. From hitting big financial goals to creating life-changing content and working with incredible clients, this is going to be a year to remember. Thanks for listening to this episode of Superbloom Coach, the podcast for life coaches ready to 10x their business. If you enjoyed today's episode, I know you'll love my free course, 5-Figure Clients, the secret to attracting high-ticket coaching clients. Inside, I'll show you how I went from attracting bargain hunter clients to exclusively booking clients at a 5-figure price point. If you're ready to start working with clients who understand the tremendous value you bring to the table and to stop working with clients who don't, then this course is for you. Over 4 days, you'll learn why offering a high-ticket service is better for you and your client, how to craft your irresistible high-ticket offer that practically sells itself, and the 2 things you need to convey in order to sell high-ticket services. Also, how to position yourself as a luxury brand leader so you can charge a premium for your top-notch services. Sign up now at mariahriona.com/free-course and start attracting those high-ticket clients today. Don't miss out on this valuable opportunity to elevate your coaching business. Get instant access to your first lesson. And before you go, make sure to subscribe to Superbloom Coach so you never miss an episode. We've got some incredible content lined up to help you 10x your coaching business and achieve your dreams. If you found value in today's episode, can you do me a quick favor and leave a review? Your feedback helps me reach more coaches like you who are ready to elevate their business. Thanks so much for listening. I'll see you next time.